How's it going, everybody? Jim Adkins here from Ninja Adkins Body Transformation over 50. Did I put that on there? I don't know. So here we go, 2020. This is our 8-week challenge. This is my 8-week challenge. You guys can have it as your next first 12 weeks if you want to. So this was day one for me. As I get ready to move forward on this 8 weeks, I started at a low, which is it's going to be hard to beat, but that's all right. I was down to 212 yesterday. I'm at 213 today. Again, I think the key for me and losing the pounds anyway is cardio. I did a lot of cardio last week. And when I mean cardio, I mean dedicated cardio. I'm not talking about, a lot of people say, well, I work really hard all day, or I run and move bricks and lift lumber, and, where I'm lifting wheat or feed or moving stuff around all day. That's not cardio. I mean, you get benefits from it. You obviously do. When you work hard, your body gets benefits. It also gets worn down. And I think the difference between the two is mental attitude. I can almost be positive about this because if you look at it, if you hate your job, but you're physically capable of doing it, you feel run down at the end of the day, whether you're physically moving or not. Does that make sense? Let's say you have an office job, and not to say office jobs aren't physically demanding, because they are, but let's say you just are not happy at your job. That mental attitude wears you out. It physically drains you, emotionally, spiritually, the whole works. But you come home feeling physically bleh. And I think the same thing's true with physical labor. So if you're looking to get your cardio or your workout from your job, it ain't happening. It ain't happening unless you've got a job working out. And even then, if you're not focused on the workout, you're not getting all the benefits you can. Let me explain a little bit further and then move on. Farmers, construction workers, all of them have physically demanding jobs. And when I used to consult for GNC and when I had my own weight room, and even now, every once in a while you get people that ask or tell me, hey, I work out every day. I'm too tired to lift weights. Well, what do? Well, I work in construction. That's not working out. I don't care what you think. It's not working out. Well, I work on a farm. That's not working out. It's not. That's working hard. And there's a difference. And again, it goes back to mental attitude. Here's one of the things I really, truly want you to learn about working out. If your mind is not into it, you're not getting the full benefits of the workout. You're not. You need to connect your mind and your body when you work out. So if you're capable at work, let's say you're doing construction and you're hoofing, I can't remember the name of the shingles. You get a anyway, you get the big thing of shingles and you run it up the roof. That's heavy. That's hard to do. But unless you're thinking, okay, when I curl this, my biceps are getting stronger. I'm getting big. And then you do it more than once, and you throw it on your shoulder, and you think, okay, my back and my shoulder muscles are working. I'm working on my core as I go up the ladder. My legs are getting to work out. If you did that, you're liable to hurt yourself on the job, but you might get a workout. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's something I hope everybody can learn, is that you have to have your mind in the game. And it's true with diet too. If you're just eating, and let's say you're eating well, and I don't mean well as in big portions and good, lots of food, but you're eating good foods, and you're not fully paying attention to what you're putting in your mouth and why you're doing it, you will benefit from the food you eat. And you're going to feel better. But pretty soon you're going to get used to feeling good, and you're going to forget about what you're really doing for your body. And your diet becomes normal, which is a good thing. You have a good diet, you're eating, and you're going to be healthier. But you're not going to get the full benefits of what you're doing for yourself unless you're consciously aware of what it is you're attempting to do. Does that make sense? You need to be engaged. And when you get engaged, it makes all the difference in the world. At least it did for me. And I can only speak from my experience, okay? I noticed other people doing the same and getting the same, but really this is coming from me and my experience. And I know that when my wife, when her mind is in the game, she makes extraordinarily changes, extraordinary, just like that. And it's just a matter of getting your mind off of all the noise that you surround yourself with in the day and focusing a little bit on yourself. Right? I had a question posed to me, and I'd like to answer it on here if I can. Spot reducing. When you're dieting and you're exercising, how can you reduce certain areas of your body? And me, I carry my weight, some of my weight, my love handle, some of it in my face. And so I've always wanted to know, how can I lose that belly fat? How can I get rid of those love handles? My cheeks are always really puffy. How can I get rid of that stuff? And so you work out, you do face exercise, whatever, and thinking that you can spot reduce. Now, I've got two thoughts on that to answer your questions. For core, how do you spot reduce in your core? I've never found one other way to really spot reduce my core, if you're talking about my core or yours, other than a combination of diet and exercise. Now, it's true, you can do core exercises. You can do good mornings for the back area. You can do side and twist for your obliques. You can do crunches and leg lifts and isolated sit-ups instead of working your hip flexors. You work your ab muscles. Anything that works your core, even picking your leg up like you're going to kick and focusing on your core will work that and build muscle. But it will not, that alone will not reduce flab. Okay? A flab can be many things. Flab can be fat. It can be unactivated muscle, or it can be skin left over, right? And I think skin at most stages is resilient enough to bounce back depending on how much. And I've also been told that fat cells really don't disappear. They can shrink, but I think they're always there ready to absorb and store fat for you. But I don't know that for a fact either. What I do know is that diet and exercise together with your mind, getting your mental focus on why you're doing it, is going to help a lot. So if you're looking to spot reduce or spot build, I think intense focus on the area you're working at the time, focused on what you're eating and why you're eating it, is going to help. I don't know. Day one of my 8-week challenge, I'm at 213. I'm headed to 205. I'm headed to 205, if not 200. And I've got some other goals as far as size and strength go for this week. I'll keep you posted. You guys keep me posted too. If you know any good core exercises for my friend who asked this question, post them for me, and your favorite core exercises and what they do for you. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. And until then, on your mark, get set, grow. All right, Kat, where are you?